Hi, Sydney.
Hello again, YouTube. Alright, we've got a doozy here. This driver had this work done somewhere else. We got a few issues with it. If you look down here, they neglected to take out these couple bolts, and to make up for that, they put washers, which makes it very unstable. They put this back panel on here, but they neglected to cut a hole or anything, so they just smashed these wires in there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fix this. Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment or a question down below. After you hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that bell, because we post videos every Tuesday and Friday now.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Sydney, so what you seeing in there?
A whole mess. Alright, I don't understand what they got going on here. They got some kind of weird connections. They didn't even get rid of these wire nuts, which they need to have a heat treat butt connector on them, which we're going to do all that. I'm going to have to, because you can already see that there's moisture getting in these things, so we're going to have to redo all that. And what we're going to do, we're going to bring all this wire to a central location. We're just going to have one hole in this back, and like I said, put the butt connectors, get all this cleaned up, and make it look right this time. Oh look, Mike, black tape. Oh, my favorite stuff to hate.
I should do some sort of checklist for an improper wiring job. Wire nuts, unshrunk butt connectors, black tape,
Yeah.
no loom.
Oh man, this is a mess.
What? It's just worse?
Yeah, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. There's 10 wires down here, which is ridiculous, because you need one ground, one marker light, and then a blinker for each side. That's 4, and then a reverse wire. That's 5 wires. There's twice as many here that needs to be here.
So Sydney is now liberating this rear center panel from the back of the truck. We're going to take it over to the table and fix it.
Do it right. We're gonna do it right.
That's right, Perky. Perky, while we're doing this, would you like to show off your brand new yellow stripes? Look at that. Look at that. He is a true artist, people of YouTube.
There were three washers, no, four for a spacer. So you had one on the bottom, one on top.
How many do you typically use?
Just one on the head and one on the nut. And there's not even, it's not a lock washer or a lock nut. So that was probably going to back off anyways. People, if you're going to do a job, have pride in it. Love what you do, man. This is ridiculous. Should have never been done like this. Alright, like I said earlier, we only need 5 wires. I'm going to bring in 5. They're going to be in the hole right here. I have 2 holes here for the mud flap hangers. I'm going to jump off of these, go out there. I'm going to redo all this. There's way too many connections in here. I'm going to definitely get rid of these things, put heat treat bunk connectors, and make this right. Hey guys, it's Sydney again. If you want to skip any of these sections, just see the timestamps in the description below. We sped up a lot of the wiring, things like that, but we did want to give you a chance to see everything. So if you want to adjust the playback speed, you can use the wheel icon if you're on a computer. If you're on your phone, there's 3 dots in the top right hand corner. You can adjust the playback speed there. What I'm doing here is removing all the old connectors and wire nuts and replacing them with these awesome heat treat butt connectors.
These heat shrink butt connectors are really great because it protects against any kind of corrosion. The old setup on the truck, they had the dual revolution wire and the marker wire the same color, so we're going to keep it straight. We usually use a green wire for the reverse, which is what this dual revolution is going to do. If they were to say change to blue or whatever, we would usually use a blue wire. We keep our ground wires white, marker wire black, and your blinkers red. And a lot of times we'll actually do one side red and one side orange. Normally when you would use the red and orange is whenever all the wires would come out in the center, and then you would split off to go to the mud flap hangers. But since these have holes on the side to go out to the mud flap hangers, we can just stick with the regular red wire. And I'm going to now hook up this green wire to the dual revolution. I'm going to use two of them because one of these is going to be coming in and one of them is going to go out to the mud flap hangers, and then I'll just tie off the other side coming out to go to the other mud flap hanger. Okay, these are all the wires coming in. Yes, I did use an orange wire for coming in. So this will be my driver side blinker, ground wire, passenger blinker, reverse wire for the dual revolution, and the marker wire. And then of course coming out on the side, same thing, ground, a marker, blinker, and a dual revolution for the reverse function, the white on it. And I'm going to heat shrink all these butt connections. Yes, this takes a while, but done properly will keep away all corrosion. I have quite a few to do here, so bear with me.
That looks so much better than it did before. No wire nuts, just the heat shrink butt connectors. Between that and the back of the rear center panel going on here, these lights should last quite a long time. They wouldn't have made it too long with those wire nuts.
Coming out of the mud flap hanger, I didn't realize it, but you got two black wires. One is a marker and the other is for your dual revolution. Instead of bringing a power source over here, figuring out which is which, I'm just going to pop this light out right here. Grab this dual revolution wire, just tug on it. And then I'll just knot that for whenever I go to rewire it. Pop that back in there. Y'all remember the video about the bezel? Do it the same way every time.
So what you doing now?
I'm making the braces for it. It was just held up there with just the bolts. There was we usually put a plate in there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to put a plate. It's going to be on the inside of the rear center panel. The bolt's going to go through it just to help stabilize everything. Be a lot more stable than what it was when it first came in here.
With 5 washers?
Yeah. It was a ridiculous amount of washers.
Alright, so we've eliminated the need for multiple washers, I see?
Yep. Alright, we have remedied almost everything so far, and you seen earlier how loose this thing was with that big gap and all them washers, and
It's not going anywhere now.
it's not coming off. It'll actually take tools to get this thing off of here. It won't be knocked off or fly off, or
It's not
the bolts aren't going to back off because we have a lock washer on there. If you need to, Perky, there's a video on YouTube that describes exactly how to put these lights
I do mine different than he does.
All right, well, let's see.
And see,
We could do a side-by-side, a comparison.
I do mine like that, and I hook the top one in the same way he does. Boom. And then I just take and go around, and I hook my two sides. And then I go down to the bottom.
Oh, so you found the plug?
Huh?
You found
Yeah.
the plug?
Yeah, I did.
See? Boom. Boom, chakalaka.
Alright, I know what all my wires are, so all I gotta do is just cut and make the connections. Usually start with my ground first. Alright, you can't see it in this video, but we did cover these with loom. Okay, so far all I've done, you know, we redid the rear center panel, remounted it, and these connections here are only connecting this light bar to the rear center panel. The connections to the truck have not been made yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll wire it into the truck.
Okay, left blinker is blinking. Right blinker is blinking. Oh, we have reverse. We have reverse. Yep. Oh, so this is the proper use of electrical tape, not to bind connections?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend liquid tape for dead ending, but electrical will work just fine. Alright, all I need to do is throw some loom on there, a couple zip ties, and I'll be done.
I wasn't happy with the way the wires were flopping around, so I took these guys right here. They were originally on the inside of the frame but had to be removed for the rear center panel to be mounted properly. So I just repurposed these, mounted them to the back of the rear center panel with the existing screws, so I can tighten everything up and it wouldn't be any floppage.
You know, it was pretty simple to correct everything that was wrong with this project here. Next time, just come to us first. We'll do it right the first time. This driver said it took this guy 9 hours to do this. It took us about 2 hours to do everything correct. And from go, it would have took a little bit less than that because I didn't have to remove all this and all like that. So if you like this video, leave a comment, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to put out new videos all the time. Thanks for watching.